Shalom. Call Halor Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakak Radash. Shalom and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 100% truth from. Shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Akwak, the Akim on the highways and byways, and also shalom to the elder bishops, the elders, prophets, and teachers of Yahweh Bahashem, the elders, prophets, and teachers of Great Millstone, Salakia. Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua Barakatham, and shalom to the elect. Back again with another video, and I'm going to entitle this "Must Trust in the Lord." Things are starting to happen, and things are happening. It's not just one thing at a time. It's a lot of things at one time. So we have to get ourselves prepared for Jacob's trouble spiritually, and we have to pray to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to have mercy on us. And these things that are happening are not just coming, something here, something there. They're happening everywhere, all in different times. Shalom also to the brother of Arrows of Indignation 144. Subscribe and be edified. Great videos. And I'm going to land back off this video. I'm going to let it play a little bit. And as you see, his title is Listen Up. Because that's what we need to do. We need to listen up and find out and pay attention to what's going on around us. And prepare ourselves. And ultimately trust in Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. So let's check it out.
How much of our drug supply is controlled by China?
We're so dependent on China that if they shut the door on sending medicines to us, our hospitals would shut down within a couple of months.
In the case of some drugs, like antibiotics, China has a total stranglehold.
We can't make penicillin anymore. The last penicillin plant in the United States closed in 2004.
So the nurses are in full-blown panic mode here in America because they said they could be shut down as early as next week. And in my mind, I'm like, come again? Hong Kong has already said, China, that they are stopping all packages coming to America, meaning no medical supplies here. This is enough to take us down, okay, because of the fact half the population needs it. Can you even imagine going into a hospital and they're like, we're closed, and then you're running all over the place trying to find.
And that's something that Elder Apostle Tahar always talks about, how hospitals are always open all the time. So with what this lady is saying, when that's to take effect, because it will, there's going to be a lot of chaos in the streets. All of this leads to Jacob's trouble and order KO. So things are going just as prophecy has explained to the prophets of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua for them to speak to us. So you have to get yourselves prepared. And again, like I say, you have to trust in the Most High, because things are going to be out of. We can't go backwards, and things are being put together. But when things are happening, that is sending this world out of whack, and that's because Esau Amalek is ruling. This is his MO. You know what I mean? I would definitely. I was listening to Elder Yashawamba earlier today, but go to GPT. What is that? GPT chat, and ask about Amalek. Who is Amalek in the scriptures? And what would happen if Amalek was ruling today? This is something that he went into. Shalom, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Barakatham to Elder Yashawamba and the whole entire GMS Dallas camp. But this is what's happening. You know what I mean? Every for people who think that they're going to be able to get around the system, there is no system. There's only Esau's system, which is the beast system.
Why? Because you have a medical emergency on your hands. There's going to be ODs. There's going to be viewings. There's going to be all kind of stuff going down that has no way to fix it. Imagine pulling up to a store to try to get something that's medically necessary for you or even medicine and you can't get it. Then what do? I know we're always telling y'all to be prepared, but this is the time. It's go time. This is it. Make sure you've got Tylenol and ibuprofen. Make sure you've got all your stuff ready to go. You know what I mean? Because if they do this and then turn around and do what I think they're going to do next, it's over with. If you want to take somebody down, the first way to do it is through medical care and the food supply. I saw a lot of people where they were like, get right with God now. And I'm like, right now? Absolutely. My husband's in construction. I can't.
But it's not going to happen like that. Yahweh Shem Yahushua doesn't work like that. He chooses you. You don't choose him. You don't choose him. So, for those who think that, especially you Edomites, if she is to be, which I believe she is in the spirit, but, for you to think that you're going to get right with the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, it's not going to work. You is what we call missile food.
Imagine him trying to go to work, having an accident, because they happen on these jobs all the time, and then nowhere to go. The parts for the dialysis machines. I mean, can you even imagine how bad this could get, how fast? It ain't going to take a month to get bad. Oh, no. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, TikTok. Imagine being pregnant at that time. Oh, my Lord. Or having a child that needs treatment for their cancer and they can't give it to them. Or having just anything, a snake bite. Bee stings, wasp stings, that people are allergic and they need those tubings. I can't help it, guys. I'm going to jump out here and say this. I think this was part of the plan from the...
We're coming to some real times here, y'all. Some real serious times, and things are about to get really bad out here. It's Sirach 2:6. And it reads, believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear Yahweh, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. Ye that fear Yahweh, believe in him, and your reward shall not fail. So we have to understand that we have to come back to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. He's the only one that's going to get us out of the situations that we're going to be involved in, and that's including the elect. The 2/3 are going to fall victim, unfortunately, because Yahweh Shem Yahushai set it up like that. And for those who choose not to listen to the Lord and follow and obey Yahweh Shem Yahushai, it's a heavy judgment coming for you. Especially if, so just imagine, as the scriptures tell you, in 1 Peter 4:16, that he's going to deal with his own house before he starts dealing with everybody else. And it's another scripture, I don't know if it's still in Peter, but it says, I know it's in the New Testament, but it talks about how if Yahweh Shem Yahushai deals a certain way with his people, just imagine what he's going to do to the heathen, This is Sirach 4:22. Accept no person against thy soul, and let not the reverence of any man cause thee to fall. And that's what you have to know, is that ultimately, man, you got to believe and you got to follow Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You need to learn yourself, examine yourself, and go off the spirit. The spirit is not going to lead you astray, and it's going to save you. But if you're not being trained to understand the spirit and how it works and how it could work within you, you pretty much being set up for failure, man. Sirach 33:3. A man's understanding trusteth in the law, and the law is faithful unto him as an oracle. Now let's look up this word oracle. Let's see here. Let's look up the word oracle.
Strong's H 1687. Devere.
Devere. Oracle, the holy of holies, the innermost room of the temple of tabernacle, the hindmost chambers, innermost, the most holy place, holy of holies. So, and the law is faithful unto him as an oracle, as a holy of holies, as a tabernacle. It's the house of holy. Let's get Isaiah. Where's Isaiah out here? Isaiah 26:3. Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee. Trust ye in Yahweh forever, for in the Lord Yahweh is everlasting strength. And there's no way of getting around this, man. This is why a lot of people, we say you 2/3, because we understand that you 2/3 got to go. Trust in the Most High. Isaiah 31:1. Help not in Egypt, but in power. Help not in Egypt, but in power. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. That's you Israelites who depend on Esau, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh. And this is also 2/3, what I'm trying to say, of Israel, man. They continue to go to Esau as if Esau is going to help them. And Esau don't care nothing for you, man. You really need to find out and understand the true characteristics of your enemy. Jeremiah 17:5. And it reads in the NLT. Wisdom from Yahweh. This is what Yahweh says. Cursed are those who put their trust in mere humans, who rely on human strength and turn to their hearts away from Yahweh. These are the people who have to be destroyed, man. And I don't know what else I could say. Is you have to believe and trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, ultimately, man. Proverbs 3:5. I get that in the NLT as well. Trust in Yahweh with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek his will in all you do, and he will show you which path to take. That's a beautiful scripture right there, man. I mean, it doesn't get no better than that to understand. You have to follow Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. One more scripture. Psalms 20:7, and it reads in the NLT. Some nations boast of their chariots and horses, but we boast in the name of Yahweh, our power. Those nations will fall down and collapse, but we will rise up and stand firm. Give victory to the King, O Lord. Answer our cry for help. And he will, especially if you speak in his name. And you got a lot of these cats who do not speak the name of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. I was just listening to Holy Bible Defenders, and he just did a lesson on Jethro of One Body. I think their new name is. There used to be One Body in Yahweh Shai, but he changed it, changed up his doctrine and everything else. And these are the type of people, he don't even use the name anymore. And these are the type of people that Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai must destroy. Because they have let it be known in the spirit that they are adversaries to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. So they will be destroyed. Because why? Ultimately, they do not trust in the Lord. I will rock this out. You were edified with that lesson. I'm going to say, call her Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Radash. Shalom and salutations and double honors again to the elder apostles on down, and shalom to the elect. Shalom.